Hello, good day to everyone. So now I will introduce my favorite topic. What is my favorite subject? Science. In science, it is the intellectual and practical activity encompassing the systematic study of the structure and behavior of the physical and natural world through observation and experiment. So in science, focusing more on observation and experiment, our objectives to know the some important about science. Secondly is to know what is science, and the lastly is to know the some lesson in terms of science. In science, I choose a one topic that very interested for me. What is this? The geology. Geology in today's world. What is geology? The scientific study of the earth. Physical geology is the study of Earth's materials, change of surface and interior of the earth, and the force that cause those change. Aspects of geology. There are two aspects of geology. First one is the natural resources and geological hazard. Natural resources. All manufactured objects depend on Earth's resources. Localized concentrations of useful geological resources are mined or extracted if it can't be grown. It must be mined. Most resources are limited in quantity and non-renewable. The geological hazards. Earthquakes. Shaking can damage buildings and break utility lines, electric, gas, water, and sewer. Volcanoes. Ash flows and mud flows can overwhelm populate areas. So now let's come up to the structural geology. Introduction. Structural geology is the study of factors such as origin, occurrence, classification, types, and effects of various secondary structures like folds, faults, joints, rock, cleavage, and are different from those primary structures such as feeding and vesicular structures, which develop in rocks and the time of their formation. Structural geology. Introduction. Cause of development of structures, structural elements, folds, faults, joints, unconformity, depth, strike, outcrop patterns, outliers, and inliers. Outcrop. Any geological formation exposed on the surface is called an outcrop. Strike in depth. Strike refers to the direction in which a geological structure is present. The strike direction may be defined as the direction of the trace of intersection between the bedding plane. Folds. Folds are one of the most common geological structures found in rocks. When a set of horizontal layers are subjected to compressive forces, they bend either upward or downward. The bend noticed in rocks are called folds. In terms of their nature too, folds may occur as single local bends or may occur repeatedly and intricately fold to the tectonic history of the region. Classification and types of folds. Usually, folds are classified on the basis of symmetrical character, upward or downward bend, occurrence of flank, and uniformity of bed thickness. And the last one is behavior of the fold pattern with depth. Causes and effects of folding. Most of the important of folds, as already pointed out, are due to tectonic causes, but a few folds of a minor type are due to non-tectonic causes. Mainly, the compressive and shear type of tectonic forces are responsible for the folding phenomenon. Igneous intrusion of viscous magmas such as leccoliths and lipotiths also contribute to folding. Geology of dams and reservoirs. Dams. Definition of dams, advantage and disadvantage of dams, classification of dams, and types of dams. What is dam? A dam is a structure built across a stream, river, or estuary to retain water. Dams are made from a variety of materials such as rock, steel, and wood. Definition. Hail. Contact with the ground on the upstream side. 2. Contact on the downstream side. Abutment. Sides of the valley on which the structure of the dam rests. Galleries. Small rooms like structures left within the dam for checking operations. Diversion tunnel. Tunnels are constructed from diverting water before the construction of dam. This helps in keeping the river bed dry. Spillways. It is the arrangement near the top to release the excess water of the reservoir to downstream slide. Sluiceway. An opening in the dam near the ground level, which is used to clear the silt accumulation and the reservoir side. Advantage of dam: irrigation, water, flood control, hydroelectric, recreation, and navigation. Here the disadvantage of dam. Dams distract from natural settings, ruins nature work. Dams have inundate the spawning grounds of fish. Dams have inhibit the seasonal migration of fish. Dams have endangered some species of fish. Dams may have inundate the potential for archaeological findings. Reservoirs can foster disease if not properly maintained. Reservoir water can evaporate significantly. Some researchers believe that reservoirs can cause earthquakes. Classification of dams: storage dam, detention dam, diversion dam, coffer dam, and debris dam. Purpose of dam: a management tool used to control, regulate, and deliver water for the variety of purposes. Store water for dry periods, prevent flooding, increase river depth to aid navigation, stock watering and irrigation, and fish farming. Reservoirs. A reservoir is an artificial lake called man-made reservoir. It can be formed by building a dam across a valley, by exhibiting the land, or by surrounding a piece of land with dikes and diverting a part of the river flow into the reservoir. The water is stored in the reservoir and can be used for irrigation, hydropower, or as a water source for domestic or industry use. Man-made reservoirs are also very effective construction to control unexpected floods. God bless to everyone. That's the end.